Hi. Yeah, I know I wear this dress in every single update video. This is basically my weigh-in dress, so I'll wear it pretty much every week. So yeah, welcome to week 4. I hope you've had a good week. I know I said in last week's video that I would have a food diary for you this week, but I'm really sorry I don't. And basically I took photos on Tuesday and then completely forgot for the rest of the week, which should give you an idea of how much my head was in the game this week, i.e. not a lot. I don't really know what happened to me this week. I didn't even write like a food diary or anything. I just sort of like lost my way a little bit, and there's no real reason for it. I don't know if it's because it's like I said last week, it's coming up to Christmas, so it's much easier to kind of fall off plan, I guess. But I didn't go like really off plan. So like for example, on Saturday night I was staying in and I could have very easily have ordered a takeaway because I had the house to myself, but instead I made a baked potato with cheese, which was probably way over the healthy extra A of the day, but it was still just cheese, and some chicken satay sticks, which I think are like 1.5 sins each or something like that. So there's not a huge amount of sins there. But then I also ate like a big bar of chocolate, and again, didn't count the sins, didn't write anything down. Sunday was like the one day where I had like a properly off-plan meal. We went out for a Chinese, which wasn't even that nice, so I kind of feel like it was a waste of sins. And I had a big slab of cheesecake, which was nice. That was worth the sins. And then, for example, last night I made pasta bolognese, which was pretty much Slimming World friendly, but I did have some smoked bacon lardons in it, which you would have had to sin because they had fat in them, obviously. And as well as like the pasta with some salad on the side, I then had like half a garlic pizza bread, which obviously would have been quite a lot of sins as well. So kind of you can see that it's not really, I've not been completely off plan, I've not gone like mental, but at the same time I haven't been counting sins and I haven't been writing stuff down, which is pretty bad for like week 4 or 5, whatever this counts as. Yeah, I don't really have an excuse. There's no excuse, I just haven't really been sticking to plan. I don't have a food diary for you. What I will show you though is a food shop haul, because we went and did our weekly shop last night, so I've got some pictures and I'll talk you through what I've been buying this week. Before I get on to that though, I've obviously just come back from class, so I've got my weigh-in results, and by some miracle I managed to lose 1.5 pounds this week, so I lost what I gained last week. I don't really know how that happened, to be honest, because like I said, I haven't really been sticking to plan properly, but obviously because I didn't really go mental, it's kind of balanced out, and I did quite a bit of walking at the weekend as well, so maybe that helped. So yeah, quite happy now. I'm back to my £5 loss. This is actually, tonight was my last class before Christmas because I've booked a holiday for next week because I've got a family meal thing on the Tuesday night, so I can't go to class. So my next weigh-in will be the 29th of December. I will still do a video next week, but it just won't have a weigh-in in it. I think what I'll do is I'll do a video about the meals that I've cooked that week because I've got a proper meal plan in place. So there will be a video about Slimming World that go up on the Tuesday, but it just won't be a weigh-in. So yeah, I will now talk you through the food that I bought yesterday and what the meals are that I'm planning on making this week. First up is fridge stuff, and I'm absolutely loving the Skinny Latte and Skinny Cappuccino Miller Lights. They are so good and they're free, which is even better. I've got some Parmesan because I'm making carbonara tonight. Same with the eggs, they're also for the carbonara. Got some peppers. I used some of them for the pasta bolognese last night, and I'm going to use the rest for a chili tomorrow. I've got mushrooms, which are for various meals, and the sweet potato and butternut squash is for a curry that I'm making later in the week. For meats, I've got 2 packs of beef mince, so one of them I used last night for the pasta bolognese and the other will be for chili tomorrow. I've got turkey mince because I'm going to make Thai green curry burgers. The lamb is for a curry. I made a pasanda the other week, which is from the magazine, and I'm going to make it again because it was really nice. There's chicken thighs, which are for a Chinese chicken thing I'm going to do with noodles. I've not fully decided what I'm going to do for a sauce with that. I'm going to make it up as I go along, I think. Chicken breasts, 1 pack is for carbonara, which I'm having tonight, with some of the bacon lardons, which are sitting there. Again, I said earlier, those probably need to be sinned. I'll need to look it up. And other chicken breasts are for a Thai green curry that I'm going to make. Cupboard stuff next. So I've got some noodles, which I'll have with the Chinese chicken. I've got a couple of packs of Uncle Ben's micro rice. These work out at about 1.5 sins for half a packet, and they'll be for with the curry and with chili and things like that. some passata for a couple of meals. That's a little Thai green curry paste for the curry I'm going to make, and also for the burgers. I'm not sure what the sins are of that, but I'll need to count some for that. Same with the coconut milk. It's the light version, but it'll still be sinned. Also got some macaroni, not for making macaroni and cheese. I just fancied different shapes of pasta for once. And yeah, one thing I forgot to take photos of was the like kind of snacky things that I got. So I got some pistachios, which I use for my Healthy Extra B, and I got some mini Kit Kats, which are 3 cents each, and then a couple of cans of Diet Pepsi and Pepsi Max just for drinking in the evening, and they're obviously sin free. So that's the stuff that I got for this week. I've got quite, like I said, I've got a meal plan in place, so there's quite a few good Slimming World friendly meals that I'll be making. So that's what the video will be next week. For lunches, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. Probably like leftovers and things, or I've got a tin of mixed bean salad in the cupboard, and I've also got tins of tuna, so I might make like some sort of tuna bean salad thing, and I'll have that. So yeah, that's planned for this week. Sorry I don't have a food diary when I promised you I would have one, but like I said, I just haven't really been taking photos this week of my food. I haven't mentioned any videos yet so far, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to post quite often on there, like the meals that I'm making and stuff. So my username on there is SWLinny. I'll link that below. But yeah, thank you for watching this. Good luck this week, and good luck for Christmas as well, because obviously it's coming up next week. And I will see you next time. Bye.